no, you'll be able to do your part.
Okay, so for young children below 10,
Raise their consciousness,
Yes.
especially while using water. The crown prince of Japan said he was brushing his teeth and his daughter reminded him, you close the water.
Yeah, because you waste so much water.
yeah, I know, because people sometimes, I don't do that. You turn on the faucet and then you get all the water you need. And then I turn it off.
Yeah.
But see, some people, they just continue to brush their
Yes.
teeth and they're like, the water, the faucet, the faucet. You know,
Right.
sometimes when I'm in EDSA and I see people open their windows and throw garbage, you know, I
I'm
am
appalled.
so tempted. I really get offended. I really want to go out and say, excuse me, pakipulot. But you know,
once
they might recognize
there-
it. They say, ang taray-taray naman ni Jackie.
We need a
Diba?
steeper
No,
fine for...
there was this
for
couple who
littering.
was throwing their peanuts beside the, the
Kasi
tree.
biodegradable.
Yes.
And then I told them, iiwanan lang nyo yung basura dyan, kunin nyo yan. I had to scold them
Yes,
because
yes.
they have to learn that it's not a public, everybody's right to throw their
yeah.
basura.
I actually hosted a show in the University of Life.
Yes.
And there were all these students who went down to the field. And after that, everybody left. And I said, my gosh, what happened to this? It was like a storm. I mean, there was like plastic all over and chips and everything.
Really?
You know what I said? I told everybody to go back. And I told them to pick up everything. And I think some of the board directors were shocked that I did that.
That's good.
But I just
You know,
did it.
no, the schools can do
I
their
got a
part.
little embarrassed, but I really did
No,
it.
the schools can do their part. I see this in Marinol and Ateneo, in the canteens.
Mm-hmm.
The students are asked to after they eat, they bring their plate, they take away the whatever's
very
left,
good.
and then the spoon, the fork, the plates.
Yes, those are
Ateneo
actually
and
the
Marinol.
two very good schools.
I'm from Miriam.
I'm also from Marinol, yes.
Props to you.
Do these practices. So we have to tell the
very
schools
good.
Yeah.
also. Those are things, suggestions.
Yes,
We
that
should
will
start
help.
the kids
It will
early
help.
so they
Yes,
get a
yes. It
form
will
of
help educate
part
the
of their
children.
life.
So in school they have
In schools.
they have paper drives
Yes.
Yes,
and
we
they
always
have
had that, though.
plastic.
Yeah.
They should have the
bottles.
drive. Very important.
Yes.
Otherwise, the canteen will be
Yeah,
a
I
mess.
know.
In the
They
United
should.
States, almost everyone, they all have paper shredders.
Okay.
So the paper is
Yes.
not, it doesn't
Yes.
Yes,
taken up,
yes.
bulk up, and everything.
Yes.
Even in their own homes, not just in offices. So
And then they recycle. They bring that to
Yes.
the paper mills.
Yeah.
So they don't have to cut the trees.
Yes.
And they can
Yes.
use that. Yes.
But not everybody has that at home.
No, you don't
buy
have to
it.
shred the paper. Even the whole papers, the paper mills buy it. They buy it.
okay.
They buy it.
So where can
you
we
know
sell
why
our
they didn't
paper
like?
here?
You know
I
why
have
the paper
lots.
mills didn't like the Philippine
Paper?
secondary paper?
Yes.
Because the glue, the stapler, those that were there, difficult. It's difficult. Not like when they import the secondary paper, even if it was higher, clean already. So when they just put it in the paper mill, they can, the operations will not will be continuous.
Yes. Okay, so let's say I have paper. Where can I go now and give my paper?
Okay. I should ask, like I told you, Mrs. Camacho, each districts have their, what
okay.
SM is doing. They have, I think, Saturday markets where you can throw your paper in the
I
bins.
see, yes.
I think SM has that already.
Yes.
In fact, I'm about to call Annie Garcia, the head of the SM malls, to tell her to initiate in more of their malls because they have a lot of malls all
Yes,
over the
yes.
country.
And there are
They-
many people who go there.
If you notice in the States, they have bins for papers, bins for bottles, and bins. So we
Yeah.
should start having that so that from those bins, it will be brought to the factories. We should do that.
did you see the
Yes.
public service feature about coffee? It's like with every cup of coffee you buy, by the end of the day, you waste this much. So they're like encouraging everybody to bring your own coffee mug, like to work.
you
so you don't
waste
use a
the
disposable.
coffee,
Yeah, bring
the
it.
paper cup.
Yeah, so you don't use it up anymore.
The
'Cause
paper
how many
cups.
people
Yeah.
drink coffee in a day,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
So they're
yes.
trying to say bring your own mug, and then they're
Yes.
trying to encourage that so it's cheaper. And while you're talking to SM, you might want to tell them that the green bag should apply to their department store as well, not just for the grocery.
The recent one that they launched in SM Mall of Asia, Unilever and all the malls and all their participating stores
Right.
were already asked to use the green bag.
The green
Even
bags,
in
yeah.
the department store?
Now probably they will. They
But
will
we need a
start.
bigger green bag.
In fact, I was
We
told
have so many things.
the first bags that they used
I
to
have
have
like 20 bags.
was not sturdy. In
Yeah.
one use, it would
Yes, yes.
disintegrate.
That's why the Rustan's bag's better. It's thick,
It's
it
katsa.
can fit all the meat
Uh-huh.
and all
Okay,
the heavy
okay.
stuff like Coke and
All right.
cans.
Yes.
So they should rethink about that.
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, there was they got an artist.
Yes, Amorsolo.
No, not Amorsolo. Baltimore, who launched it.
Those
in
like
the
I bought
Mall
it,
of
I bought it,
Asia.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, which one is this?
The last they
You mean
did it
SM?
last month. Yes.
Oh,
SM.
because Rustan's had their own.
With Amorsolo. Wow. Okay.
So
Now at
before
least
you
they
go,
are artists.
what's your message out there for everyone watching us? And how to conserve
For them to do
water?
their part, to be committed, and one, to conserve water, energy, and dispose your waste properly. So in these little things, somehow we will have something for our children's children in the future, and that's what you call sustainable development. So hopefully we will all do this together,
Yes.
not only individually, but all of us will collaborate, partner, and get to the sustainable future that we want to. Thank you very,
Thank
very
you.
much
Thank
you,
for
Dr.
inviting
Livi.
me.
For,
Thank you
educating
very
a lot
much.
of
It
us,
was
yeah.
very interesting.
I hope
now
so.
I want to go home and tell my children.
And we must have you back for the
The
water.
launch?
The youth magazine
Yes.
brochure that I have. It's
Yes.
very nice. In fact, there are exact lessons of what the youth can do.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So we'll see you again next week on the She Said show. Goodbye and have a nice weekend.
Bye.